Davis. How long have you been a teacher here at Ellington School of the Arts?
I've been here for 3 years. This is my 3rd year. I started in September 2007.
As a veteran teacher, how do you feel about Michelle Reed's proposal to relocate Ellington to the Logan building?
I don't think that it's been thought out very carefully. The current facility at the Logan School does not have a theater. Neither does it have, well, like an auditorium like we have here, neither does it have a dance studio. So that would be 2 major portions of our program that would suffer unless they're going to spend a tremendous amount of money with renovations. So I don't think it's a very wise choice.
Do you think renovations would be possible to the school?
At that school?
Right.
It's possible, but it would be very costly. It would be, I think it would be more costly than it would be cost effective.
Do you think the location of the building poses as a danger to Ellington students due to the time of dismissal?
If I'm not mistaken, Logan is on 3rd and something. I can't remember what.
Right, it's near Union.
Near Union Station. So it's not a horrible neighborhood as far as them being in danger, but it's not Georgetown either. So that would, and I know Georgetown is pretty safe as far as being dismissed at 4:55 and 5 o'clock, and sometimes even later when you guys have rehearsals and things of that nature. So that's a possibility, but that area around Union Station is pretty safe. You know, there's quote unquote bad neighborhoods everywhere. So,
do you really believe that Ms. Reed is moving Ellington to satisfy the Georgetown residents and benefit Ellington school students?
I believe this is in order to put a comprehensive high school in Ward 2. And by doing that, it would appease many of the families that live in Ward 2, and they would not have to pay the absorbent amount of funds to send their children to private schools. That's my personal belief.
So, the Georgetown community's current lack of funds due to recession is probably a good factor.
I think so. I think it does, because it's like creating money to send their children to school. Because most kids in this area, they'll do elementary, they'll do middle school. But once they get to high school, they usually are in private schools. So with the advance of the economic crisis, these parents are not in the position that they once were in order to send their children to private schools.
Do you think the Georgetown community has enough students that would be able to fill up the school?
No, I don't. I know there's some, and I know that there's a lot of children that have come back or who live in Georgetown, but I don't think they have the amount. Like at this time, the capacity of this high school is 500, and I don't see there being 500 youth in Georgetown to fill up the school for high school.
If the plan to relocate Ellington is successful, will you still be a part of the faculty?
Sure. Yeah, I'll still be a part of the faculty because I like the students. It's not about where it is; it's all about the students.
Okay. Do you think that the removal has anything to do with race?
I think race plays a part in the removal of it from being in Georgetown and for there being a comprehensive high school in Georgetown, since Georgetown is predominantly Caucasian.
Do you believe the efforts to prevent Ellington's relocation will be successful?
I think that a lot has to be thought out. If Ellington is to remain the premier art school that it is, it can't move to a location that doesn't provide the space to have all of the programs that are currently housed here.
Thank you for the interview.
You're very welcome.